This is a cute show, man. Scary. Damn. This is scary. Oh!
I know who they are now. Mother, wake up.
Don't go in there, Slippers. Don't go, Slippers. Don't go. Oh! Oh! Oh, that was scary. Oh, man. Oh.
I know who they are now. Mother, wake up. Mother, why aren't you
Oh, Indy. Cut it out, Indy. Oh, that was a bad dream. Wow. Hey, honey, I had a bad. I gotta watch these scary movies, man. Definitely no more scary movies. No way. No, I wasn't. Scary. No more scary movies for me. No siree. Holy buckets. No more scary movies for me. I'm just gonna take a shower. Oh yeah. You know we ain't gonna die. Yeah, they come to stop the rooster. Oh yeah, yeah.
Wings are done. Why are you screaming? Just
Oh, okay.
hurry up. They're gonna get cold.
All right. Yeah. I'm having a wonderful night. Hey guys, how you doing tonight? Talk about talk about waking up from a dream, right? Just like that Sponge song. When I wake up, that dream I made up. I had that one. Anyway, guys, today's video is going to be on this Honda cl90. Remember, we got this thing running, and the transmission wouldn't shift. Well, that's today's video on this 90. Camera Girl's filming today, and it is wing night. Ain't that right, Camera Girl?
Absolutely.
Camera Girl, matter of fact, since you're in here, she's going to be making wings, so I'm going to be on my own here shortly, but I'm going to have her help me while she's in here. Need your help?
I thought you were hungry.
Well, I am, but I need to. Can you hit the up button for me?
I suppose.
And then you got to take care of Indy too.
Ooh. Yep, that's up. Woohoo!
Up we go.
Away we go.
Yeah, so no kickstand on this bike, guys. So I'm just gonna strap this thing on there, and then we'll go from there. So let me get this thing strapped. As everything falls down. Okay, that's good, Camera Girl. And we'll get into this bike.
Supposed to say when.
Yeah, well, all right. Well, all right, guys. Back in a second.
Get all secure, buckets.
Yeah, I got it secure. Sort of. Maybe. You hear me screaming from inside the house. You'll know why.
Don't worry.
But anyway, guys, yeah, we're going to drain the oil. To be honest with you, we're going to part this bike out. I already sold Terrell the headlight. He needed the headlight, so I took that when we went to go visit and adopt a kitty. The poor little kitten. So, yeah, we're just going to park the bike out anyhow. I know it's a shame, but I want to use this engine on an ST90 because it is a 4-speed clutch and it will fit an ST90. So that's my plan. Yeah. It breaks my heart to want to part this thing out, but
Hey, buckets.
yeah.
What happened today?
Hmm?
What happened?
Oh.
It looks clean. I can see the floor. Look, see?
Yeah, that's why Bucket's back hurts because I've been cleaning and getting rid of stuff.
It's
Oh yeah.
It's pretty. I can see the floor.
Yeah, well, I still got a lot of work to do because like back here is a mess yet. I got all these generators to take to the scrapyard. I got all this stuff to sort out over here. But yeah, doctor said I got arthritis in my back, so yeah, it's gonna be a few days before I get back into that. But I want to get all this. All this is gonna go away. All this paint, all this junk, I'm gonna throw it away. I'm sick of it. I like this. That's nice.
It's pretty.
It is pretty. What did I come over here for? Oh yeah, paint.
So your knees are going and your memory is going. That's
Camera
awesome.
girl is distracting me, guys. Trying to get stuff done here. I'm trying to make this video for y'all. I don't know. We're trying to get into it without having to, I gotta get this thing done so you guys can like work on your stuff. I know what it's like sometimes. Come on, get into the video. Man, I just want to know how to get this thing apart. So yeah. All right, now.
Are we done?
Okay, camera girl.
Can I go make wings now?
How about you go in the house and make our dinner our wings for tonight? Oh, look at the dancing chicken. Where is he at? Oh, he's dancing right next to me. Ha! Get out of here. Gonna go in the air fryer.
Oh, so no wings for you?
No, I want wings. Wings in the movie. All right, and now I'll start doing this so the guys won't complain.
All right.
All right, let's
Have fun.
say bye-bye to camera girl.
Bye.
What are you doing here still, camera girl?
Are you done yet? Can I go now?
Yeah, you can leave.
Really?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I really appreciate it. And so does everybody else. All the fans really appreciate it as well.
You want wings?
Yes, I want wings. I'm hungry. I'm getting hangry.
No, not you.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
This is going to be a boring video for everybody. I am so
Bye.
sorry. Bye. All right. All right, guys. So the first thing I'm going to do, I don't need to drain the oil quite yet. This cover's going to have to come off. And that's the first thing we're going to take off, and then we're going to do the exhaust. So, and the kickstart is going to come off. And there's a mosquito flying around. I got to get him. I'll be back. Now, I think what I'm going to do is actually take this pan off first before we do any draining of the oil, because I know one of these bolts is 12 and the other ones are 14. So that'll change once that's and I got to use the ratchet. I know I like losing my impact here, fellas, but I don't have room. All right, that one, the other one's gonna be 14. That's for the foot pegs, guys, and for that cover. So let me get these off. I should put my gloves on. I'm gonna be eating wings. Yeah. That'd probably be a good idea. Let me get some gloves on. Poof! Got my gloves on. Just like that. Took me 2 seconds. All right. Now that fell off, got this off. Put the brake down. Put that off. Now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this brake. I know what's wrong with it. It's got a nail in it. So we're going to take this off. Maybe try to snip it off a bit. Straighten it out. Uh-oh. Someone's having a bad night. Not good for a Friday night. There we go. Wow. Ooh. It looked like the fire chief went driving by. Matter of fact, tomorrow's clam bake. I can ask him. Now, since we're in this little section here, we're going to go ahead and remove the 10 millimeter off the Kickstarter shaft. That was in there pretty good. Now, if it doesn't want to come right off, you can put a screwdriver in that slot, tap it, but don't spread it too much. Get there, give it a few taps. And it should come off like that. Almost. I can get a better hit to it, but I got the camera in the way. Well, those look like pretty nice, clean threads. Okay. Now, you could kind of get away taking this cover off with the exhaust on. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the exhaust, which you know is 10 millimeter. Over here. There you go. Might need a little extension. Yeah, I got it. Without the extension. All right. Now, there's also a bolt up here, guys, that you can remove. Totally take all yours off. And that one's actually loose. So, I'm going to do that. Is it fingered loose? Or can I just do this? Look at that. There we go. We'll just do that. It's out of my way. All right. Now we're going to drain. I do believe this is supposed to be a 17, but holy buckets, that drain looks nasty. That drain plug is in pretty bad shape. Take a gander at that. Ooh, looks like you used a pair of vice grips on it. Yep. Now we'll have to, I'm going to use this engine. I'm going to replace this plug if I can get it out without having a problem here. Oh boy. She's so tight. And we're going to use a short one, but I don't like this one. This is a heavy point. I want to make sure that's all the way on. All right. I think now we'll get the pan under there. Oh, the treads look good. Oh yeah. Somebody really did a number on that one. Look at that, guys. Pretty bad. All right. I'll let that drain for a moment. All right, fellas, I was told about these from a fan, and I had no idea. Of all these years I've worked on this stuff, I had no idea there was JIS Phillips impact bits for these Phillips heads on this engine. So this is what I'm going to use to take off these fasteners here, because I guess that's what these are, metric or whatever. But yeah, a fan told me about it and I went and ordered some. They're expensive, but hey, it takes it off without having to do the impact thing. Of course, these are pretty rough. These have been hammered on. So I don't want to break my bit. GIS. First time I'm getting to use them. No way. No way. See, guys, Camera Girl is much better doing this than I am. I had to use a different coil. Forgot about that. So this is working pretty good. Wow, I don't have to use the impact on these. Normally I would have to get this out. But I guess this JIS bits are doing the job. Wow. Of all these years. And a fan tells me after I start doing YouTube. Ain't that something? Look at that. You know what? It's been a while since I saw his name, so I'm apologizing to the gentleman that told me about these. Thank you very, very much. Wow. You were so right, dude. You rock. Look at that. Wow. And these have been on there for a long time. All right, fellas, so I'm going to go ahead, set the camera up, and we're going to pull this cover off. Unless, hopefully, it's not rotted out inside. Because if you remember during this video, when I first did it, it was full of water. Let's see. Let me get this set up for you. Well, this might be an okay view for you guys. I think it might be kind of cool. I'm going to go ahead and disconnect this clutch cable. I guess I'm going to have to loosen it up on top. Hang on a second. Got it loose on top. Take this off. Guess I should have taken it off before, but that's all right. All right. Oh, looks like it's already coming loose. Yep, it is. Well, I'm looking for the pressure points here on this one. Left one of the bolts in there. There we go. Pin was stuck. I wonder if I can save that gas. Ooh, I might be able to save the gas. Gasket. Ew, look at that, how gooky that is in there. Glad I'm taking this engine apart anyway. So, all right. Ooh, that's funky looking. Well, it don't look too rusty. That's a good thing. I see some rust up here. We're going to get a good flashlight here. And we're going to take a look at this back in here. So, and then see if we could shift it here. So I'm going to zoom in on it here just a bit. I'm going to reach over. And we're going to try to shift it here real quick. Nothing. It's kind of free flow here. So there, that's a better scene. So that's not moving. The shifter is stuck. Or something. Could be that pin could be broke. So guys, what I'm going to do is we're going to have to pull the clutch off. And we have to take this off here. So that's what we're going to do next. Yeah, buddy. We're going to take this off. We don't want to lose it because there's also a spring inside here. Of course, I didn't put the other glove on yet because I'm working the camera. There is a spring inside there. But trust me on it, there's a spring. So, spring inside that bad boy. Cut in half. For some odd reason, I don't know why, but hey, it works, whatever it does. All right, now, oh, I see why. No, we'll get back to that before I put it back together. Now, as for the GIS bit set here, this one's going to require the, let's see if I get it to focus here. Come on, focus. Right on that. Come on, baby. Come on, baby, focus. There we go. 2x75 for what I can see without my glasses. Made in Japan. But that's what fits on this here. Perfectly. Now, I always had a really hard time getting these out. Real hard time. Oh, yeah. A lot of times I'd strip those. So, let's find out if the GIS is going to take it off. Oh, I don't know. They just rounded that one off. Okay. Let's try this one. Nope, that ain't going to work. Well, man, it's been on it for so long. That's stripping out too. I guess I'm just going to have to drill it again. Now that we got these drilled out here, just take your screwdriver and gently tap on it and get it off. Oh, look at the water come out of there. Look at that. The water's dripping. There was water in that clutch. So I'm going to take this clutch apart too. Look at that. There's still a lot of water in this engine. Now, I didn't really run this engine much afterwards. After we got it running. So it didn't dry up any. It didn't get hot enough to dry any of that water up that was in there. At least I didn't run it much because it didn't ruin the engine. So, look at that. Oop. Guess I should put my pan back under there. Oh, yeah. And look at that water dripping out of there. It doesn't look like it's been in there for too awful long because it's not like super rusty like you would find something laying in the ocean or in the water or whatever. These come right out. After it's drilled out, these just turn out. Look at that. Oop. Drills right out. Oops. Of course, I'm not in frame. I'm sorry, guys. Look at that. I am such a bad cameraman. All right. In these grooves around here, there is a set steel fingers, I guess you should call them, because you can bend them down to go inside the grooves here, so you don't, so it doesn't loosen up. So it looks like this one here has been in pretty good. This one's stuck in there pretty good. Man, that one's gonna be a toughie to get out right there. But your best bet is go to Barter Freight and get yourself this set here. It's got a curved one. It's got some straight ones in there, just like that. All right, I'm going to try working on getting these out because my head's going to be in the way and it's going to be annoying. Let me get those bent out, and then we'll get this nut off. I'm sure you guys seen these in other videos. This is a part number CHS001. This is your puller that you can get off that website. Just check in the description, and I'll send you the link to the place where you can get all these cool parts to take the stuff off. See if it's right on that nut. And it's not that expensive. Instead of ruining these treads here. Now you're going to need an extension to go inside there. All right, here's my adapter, which is a little overkill with an adapter on an adapter. Because this is actually a 1/2-inch drive. I don't know why, but ordered it wrong. There we go. Zips it right off. Isn't that nice? That's really nice. I like that. Saves a lot of time, a lot of effort. Put that in the cleaner. And that's what I'm talking about, is that spider-like gear-looking sort of deal. Which, a couple of them break off. They will, so don't be alarmed, because you can move it. But that's what I was talking about. It goes in those grooves. We're going to shut this light off, because that's messing with the lens here. Yeah, no, it ain't. But anyway, all right, we're going to take this clutch off now. Slides off. Oh, yeah. I'm looking at clutches. It's rusty. Oh, yeah, and it's stuck. So I'm going to have to take this all apart, because this is all stuck. Yeah, unfortunately, being that water was all in there. Yeah, buddy. Oh, boy. Let's hope these gears ain't all messed up. Yeah, this is all grubby inside. This whole engine's got to be cleaned out. Oh, yeah. And don't forget. Let's see how nasty this filter is. Oh, yeah. Look how bad that filter is. Don't forget, there is a filter down here, gentlemen. Right underneath this gasket. Right there. Yep. That's dirty. Now. We already went through all this once before. But it's sure nice to do it again. We're going to need a pair of these. Expanders goes in the hole to take this ring off. Put your finger over it, just in case it goes flinging. That way you don't fling it across the garage and break a neon light like I did a long time ago. That was upsetting. And that just slides off just as well. Yep, sure got some rust on it, but not bad. The transmission spins nice and freely. Now, let's focus in on this over here. All right, now, let's see why this thing. I'll try this again. Reverse. And I see it's stuck right in the middle. So we're going to remove this nut here and see what's going on underneath. And of course, I'm going to use the GIS again. That looks kind of loose. Oh, it is. I'm doing that by hand. Now that could be the problem. I know I probably should have taken this off first. Yep. So you know what? I do believe that's the problem was. This was loose. So for the fun of it, I'm going to take that off. I want to just check it out, make sure here. 10 millimeter. Gets this out of the way. Hey, this gasket actually still good. It didn't break. Oh, I just broke it. Well, I got new ones. All right. Drop that. I want to make sure that these pins ain't busted. I've seen that before. I wanted to make sure all these pins that are in here are good, not broken. So I'm going to pull them out, I think, with this really strong magnet. See that? I got that one out right there. That one's good. No worn spots on it. So that one can kind of go back in. That one's okay. That one's sticking out, so that one should be fine, see? That one's good. It should supposed to stick out. So, and this one. It doesn't want to come out, but I can tell that one's good. It's not broken. So I got it to move. So I'm thinking that it was this here. This here was loose. Now, my friend Dan, when we went to Portland, Indiana, had that same problem. He goes, I can't shift the bike on his cl90. So I pulled this cover off real quick, and that's what it was. This had come loose. So now it's free and moving. So that's good. So I'm going to go ahead and put this back on and then see if it shifts. So let me get this back up on there again. Got to find that little divot. Now, that little divot that's right here, see that right here? That goes here on that divot. So it keeps this thing from turning. That little thing keeps it all from moving. So I'll get this nice and snug too. Probably wouldn't hurt really to put a little Loctite on that. I've seen on the newer ones where they actually take a punch and there's a little groove right here and they punch that metal into that groove. I've seen that. This one's older. This one doesn't have it. So they might have had that problem. All right, now we're going to do this. We are going to start putting it back together because now I think it's good. All right, so now we're going to put this back on. Now I did take the clutch apart and I worked on it and got it cleaned up. I put a new set in there because of clutch plates because they were bad. I'll show you here in just a second. All right. Gotta get the spring on now. Come on there, little springy. Come on, little doggy. Get on there. There you go. Now, get that on there. Start tightening up a little bit slowly. I knew you were going to do that. A little too much. There we go. A little bit of force. Don't want to break that off either. So, all right, now. Yep, she's going to work. It's going to work now. Of course, you know, it's got to either be running or you move it back and forth in order to get this thing to see. There you go. All right. At least I don't have to take this whole engine apart, split the case, take everything all apart for that cylinder to be rusted in there and not move at all. So we got lucky with this. I'm glad. It was a little frozen, but a loose fastener. That's what caused this whole problem. So, you know, I'm going to go ahead, clean everything up. I'm going to blow this out. I got all this clean, get everything cleaned up, and we're going to put this back together. Hey, while you guys were getting your snacks and your drinks out of the refrigerator, I was busy here taking this thing apart, waiting for you. No, I was taking the clutch apart, but yeah, I think I got to get some new clutch plates here. That's rusted on there. You can see it's really rusted. So is this. So yeah, this soaked in water. Way too long for the clutch part. This I'm cleaning up. I'm letting it dry out. I get some mineral spirits and wash it all. Get inside here, get on the other side. Get it to dry out before we go ahead and put this thing. I've already put this together, but I'll show you what I did here. I'll put it back together for you because what happened was this bolt fastener was loose and it was stuck in the middle. Now, the tumbler is sticking a little bit, and that's probably because of the rust on it. So I've been working it, getting it cleaned up. It is going all the way around and hitting all the spots. But also, you got to turn this in order for it to slide into gears. It's kind of fun to do. But also, I wanted to show you this. So I had a spare engine laying around. This is off a cl90, which is a clutch style. I just wanted to take it apart because I'm getting ready to part it out on Fleabay. Look how nice and clean this engine is on the inside. There must have not been any miles on this engine, but the outside looks terrible. But it's a shame. But I'm just going to part it out because the head's missing everything on it. I got plenty of these blocks laying around, and there's guys out there that need these parts. So that's why I'm just going to go ahead and part this out. So we'll get back into this now. Curious minds want to know with this JIS bit here. Let's see. No way. Well, it works because, look at that. Nice. Worked because it's not all rusted up and not a million years. Oh, it is old. But. Okay. Well, those are off. And I'll have my extra bolts that I need for this engine. Now, guys, I got it all cleaned up, all ready to go back together. Just wanted to show you that. And this has nice splines. I like that. Most of them are pretty bad. But this all cleaned up, bolts back on. Now, I wanted to explain this one because you guys are probably wondering what that was for. Oops, don't want to lose that. And there's a spring inside there, so make sure that's in there. It fits in this slot. See, I cleaned all this out too. So, I lost the bearing. It goes like this. You get the idea? Trying to zoom in a little bit here. So that's where that goes. That's why it looks like that. So now I got to put the bearing back in. Put this back on without losing it. All right, putting this back on. So remember, when you want to put that back on, it's going to be at a slight angle. So see how that is like that? You want to make sure it's kind of aimed that way. But it's so it fits in the slot. So it's going to go like this. Voila. So I'm going to put the gasket on. I even got another one of these that looks nice compared to the one that's destroyed. Here's the original destroyed one. I'm surprised I got it off. And with the parts motor, I'm going to change that too because that's not going in very well. Which I'm still amazed how clean this engine is. But, you know, to be honest with you guys, look at this. This is why this engine is bad. The hole goes right inside the block. That was on a... This is an ATC 90 engine. So that was outside for quite some time. Or a mouse nest was sitting back here. I bought the engine without the bike, so I don't know the history of it, but this is what I'm guessing what was in there. Big mouse nest or something that was constantly wet. Which ruined that block, which is too bad because it was clean inside. But like I said, I'm just going to part it out. All right. Let's get back together and let's see this thing runs and turns and shifts. And I'm probably not going to drive it. I'm just going to jack it up so the wheel goes because I got too much stuff off. The brakes are off. So we'll do it that way. Oh, yeah. Plus, before I forget, don't forget to put your filter in. I blew this one out, cleaned it real well. Look how nice that is. And it slides in there. It's tapered. So if you look at it, it's tapered to one end, smaller, and it gets bigger by my fingers. And that smaller end goes in first. Just like that. All right. There she is. Almost ready to go. I broke the bolt off in here, trying to get it on. So I got to get that out, get some oil in it, put the exhaust on, but looking good there, guys. Now, got this thing together, got the exhaust on. I'm not putting the foot pegs on. This is just basic run, and I got it lifted up so I can shift it because I'm going to pull this up. This thing's going to come apart because I need the engine for an ST90. So, right now I got the battery hooked up that I made from the last time. Let's see here. Let's see if I can knock it off the lift. Now you guys look at the shifting. Over here. Here we go. Neutral? Yep. Boy, this thing was sketchy at best here. All right. It shifts now. The clutch works. Now I don't feel so bad at taking this bike apart because it's pretty rough. Wiring shot, fenders are shot. It would take a lot to restore this thing. I think a lot of people out there need parts, so I'm just going to go ahead and eBay the parts. So, anyway, guys, yeah. Now, you'll see me put that project probably in the future on an ST90. Since it's a 4-speed clutch. That's going to be fun. Can't wait to do that one. But we're running out of weather. It's getting colder and colder and colder. And then I'm still full from the wings. Huh, Camera Girl? Did you enjoy the wings tonight?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Well, guys, hey, thanks again for watching. Hey, and I know it's a long video. Hopefully you didn't get bored. But hey, we do the best we can. Anyway, thanks for coming, guys. You guys have a great, wonderful rest of your weekend. I'm running out of breath. We'll see you next weekend. And don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. You guys take care. We'll see you soon. Yeah, buddy. Happy Halloween.
What happened? What happened, Buckets? How's your knee? Did you bump it?
It hurts. When you're filming me with my pain in my knee.
Your face is very red for some reason.
Wonder why. Well, Buckets has got arthritis in his knees, and he hits in the corner of the lift. Yeah. I know why I hurt. Why am I red in the face?
I think you're just fibbing.
Alright. Get on my way. Oh, yeah! Yeah! Here come the snuff the rooster. You know we ain't gonna die. Okay.
Michael's probably like, I am so done with these people.
You two people are nuts.
Haha. Action.
Huh?
Take two.
All right, what's it? Take it off. I didn't know I didn't do that. What was that? One more time.
Okay.
Take 3. No, I wasn't. I didn't do that. Okay, no.